Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today I'm at Lee State Park, which is in Lee County, South Carolina. So not in my home territory right now. And the reason why is I'm traveling to the coast of South Carolina. Unfortunately, I've had a family member pass away, and so I'm going to a funeral tomorrow. And you know, the perfect time for a little POTA therapy, isn't it? So I'm stopping here. This park's located really close to Florence, South Carolina. It is a beautiful park and absolutely perfect for POTA. And I just came back to the car to grab my key, and I'm not alone today, actually. I've actually had a reader who is actually a contributor on QRT.com as well, Keith, KY4KK. He's been in touch with me, and he said, hey, if you're ever around Florence, South Carolina, give me a shout. I got a friend or two that would like to come out. Maybe we can do an activation together. And so I looked at my path, and by golly, it was taking me through Florence. So I contacted Keith, and just in really quick time, he and his buddy Tommy, NG4S, met me here, and we just set up everything under a picnic table. And actually, I'm using Keith's antenna. He used a slingshot, which, you know, I never really use slingshots in the field. He used a slingshot, and he made basically his 40-meter embed half wave a vertical. I mean, these are tall pines here, and it's just so nice here. This is a really, really pretty park. And with all these trees, it's perfect for for POTA. And Keith and Tommy tell me that the staff here know the hams really well and really appreciate parks on the air, actually. So all really good stuff. So I just went back to my car to fetch a key because I pulled out my TR45L, which is what I'll use today. And yeah, we're all set up here under this nice shelter. It's really nice day. Probably 80 degrees, but it feels a little cooler than that. I'll show you the antenna. I don't know if you can see it, but it's going way up into that tree. Keith shot it like first go, way up there. And it's hanging here on the side of the picnic shelter. And so yeah, so I've got Tommy here and Keith, and thanks for coming out, guys. I really appreciate this. Keith's promised me that he's going to log for me while I'm doing this.
Yes, I will. Thomas, the SWR was slightly higher.
Okay.
I was expecting that. I think it's because of the short coax that we're using.
It could be. What is it? Is it like still?
It's fine on 20 meters.
Yeah, that's all we'll go for right now anyway, so it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Right.
If we had to, we could...
You can use the other.
Well, I can implement the tuner if I needed to, but this will handle probably a decent SWR anyway. Okay, let's see if I can get everything set up here. I did pre-prepare this. Got my key. And this is not going to be a super long activation. Frankly, I need to activate and then move on. Let me just make sure yeah, here we go. Hammers. Okay, so have you used hammers before? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. So it should be all set up. I think it's on 20 meters. Yeah, so you should be good. And later I'll go in there and remove the TR45L entry. So yeah, so I just thought I'd bring this out today. This was a last-minute decision to bring this radio, actually. I did bring my KX2, and hopefully this evening, possibly this evening, I may do another activation. And when I do that, it'll probably be my KX2 and AX1 antenna, actually. So here we go. And this is a little CNC machined key from C.W. Morse. Oh, thank you. No problem. Yeah, it's nice for you guys to meet up over here. This is a nice break up for the trip, just to kind of break it up a bit and get out and play a little bit of radio. Okay, here we go. And let's move this up to... It's a little quiet today. Okay. Let's see, what's the time? 13, 14, 15, 16, 1700 hours. Now, I did schedule this and I stopped for lunch, so hopefully that's somebody on. Let me try 58. I have the filter wide open, which is the reason we're hearing so many signals too. Yeah, that's somebody a whole kilohertz away. Your SWR is low enough that this is not even reading a high SWR, so that's a very acceptable SWR. Oh, yeah, let's see. Remind me when I finish this to take photos, or I'll completely forget to do it. Okay. Okay. We'll go elsewhere. I usually go like to the half frequency, because I kind of feel like if you're 500 hertz away from somebody, if they've got filtering, you're probably not going to be heard. And I've been on many SOTA and POTA activations where someone will park themselves exactly 500 hertz off of you so that they're all kind of clustered together. But I do run my filter really wide, and then if someone moves in next door, then I just change it a little bit. So let's try this now. Plus, it's very unlikely that a net or something would be on that frequency. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to use the... Nope, nope. Wrong side. This side of the key. So we'll do a couple of calls. You guys got me some good weather today.
Oh, good.
Thanks for ordering that up. It's nice here too because your trees are spaced really nicely apart. It'd be so easy to put an antenna up anywhere here, I think.
Yeah, we set up verticals over there.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just all kinds of room. There's no fee at this park either. Of course, if I lived in South Carolina, I'd probably have a pass or something like that.
We always leave donations, though.
Yeah. Yep.
You've been spotted.
Excellent. Oh, I know who that is. N7CCD. Okay, let's see. So that was, that may be one. Yes, that's him, yep. It's fun to work him in the morning because I see GM and then immediately see it send GM for good morning. Great signal. I've got a little buzz in here I need to fix. He's easy to hear because he's a little off frequency, which is really nice. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. AAY. Sorry, my writing's really bad. I really want to stop that buzz. I usually go for weaker signals too when I hear them. I need to tighten these screws, probably. Oh, R-E-E. There we go. So sorry, it's N4 R-E-E. In Florida. Oh, there we go. Boy. I wonder where John is. Is he in the United States or?
AE5X
Yeah.
is in Texas, I believe, is what it showed up.
He's back in Florida now. He lives in Florida now, but he was just up in Nova Scotia. John's. Okay. K5PE. Sorry, my handwriting's really bad. Oh, there we go. I haven't heard him in a while. This is my original Elmer right here. He uses a cootie. Okay. Okay, A, B, okay. I'm just not listening right. Oh, of course. This is like not thinking about cleaning out your gutters until it rains. It's the same thing with this buzz in here. PA. There we go. That's Carl, K5KHK. You struggle copying him the first time because that's a really complicated...
Yeah.
But after that, you know him from then on out. And he pops right out of the... Super nice guy. Oh, there we go. He's in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is buzzing like mad, but... Okay. Okay, I think I got that. Okay, I think that's it. KG8NK, I think. It's like one of those things you can't really fix in the middle of a... but I just need to pull the thing apart and find the loose screw. New Jersey.
I can't.
Oh, he's QRP too. N8JY, I think. Okay. Just missed this number. Oh, there we go. Okay, KC. I was getting ready to say the 20 meter path's a little short today, but I'm used to being in the mountains, and I think it's just the difference. I usually don't get so many Ohio off of
Michigan too.
Mm-hmm. I think that was. I think that's a V. Yeah, N0VRP. Okay, I heard that. Is this not perfect weather for activating?
Yeah. And
this is beautiful.
this pavilion gives you a breeze too.
It does. I bet it's hot here in the summer.
Can.
Okay, all right. Okay. Try one more time. They're probably new. Oh, there we go. sounds like a straight key. Alabama. There was a W out there. So W3OTZ.
Mm-hmm.
That's a P. My wife always says, I can't tell your P's from your D's when you're... Okay. That can't be right.
Mm-hmm.
K. Why was I getting a V out of that for some reason? Okay. For some reason I was hearing a V. Sometimes I just, I don't know why. Yes, of course. I've worked in before. I think I heard a KN. Let's see. That was who I heard, but I didn't hear that right. KB4CO. Is that an old grinding stone over there that's on that table?
I think so, yeah.
Lots of Pennsylvania today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. I heard a... There we go. I think I heard a KG that's going slowly. Okay, wait, that was KD. So, Kilo Delta 2 FTR, okay. Foxtrot Tango Romeo. We're not going to have a problem making this a valid activation, I don't think.
Let's see.
That antenna is really doing well.
34.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Also heard K3ES in there. There's a little QSB going on. Are you there, Brian? You were there a second ago. He's disappeared if he was there. Okay. Did I hear that right? He's got a good signal from Finland. Okay. I swear I'm hearing... Okay. Is there another ES there? I swear I'm hearing Brian in there. Okay.
Is that W or N?
W. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I heard a VE. Okay, I think I got that right. NM80. WA2NYY. Wait, did I hear a park to park in there? Okay, I heard another VE. Okay. Okay, I think it's Manitoba. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a familiar sign. WA8SAN. Okay, W. So that's a W, sorry, that's really bad. This paper doesn't erase very well, that's one thing about it. Okay, I'll get him. He came up a little bit. Oh, good. Okay, I got one out of that. I'm just going to turn it off before I hit anybody else because I'll need to hit the road here soon. Right. Wow, your 40-meter end-fed halfway was amazingly successful. That was incredible. What a great run. This is amazing. So to me, it's really funny. I don't do a lot of activations in South Carolina. In fact, the last time I actually think I was on the coast of South Carolina was probably like 2 years ago. And it's funny when you shift, you kind of still expect the same people that you hear, you know, when you're in your home territory, but you move and you realize that the propagation moves with you a little bit. Yeah. I don't get nearly as many stations from Ohio on 20 meters. I get the odd station, usually in northern Ohio or something. It was interesting to get KRAT on 20. I don't usually get him there. It's usually on 30 or 40. It's great to get, there are a lot of call signs in here I haven't seen in a while. It's pretty amazing. Oh, that is probably, there is somebody in here, yeah, there's somebody in here, Keith, that they have their grid in there incorrectly or whatever, and it shows up like that for some reason. And I find that when I loaded in that,
still did great.
Yeah, and to hit Finland too, which is pretty amazing. I don't know if I've ever worked him before. But it's great. I think if I kept going, I could have worked all of New England.
Seemed to have a pipeline into Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan was like really pumping. Michigan did really well. It was great to get Manitoba, Quebec, and Nova Scotia out of Canada too. So this was a lot of fun. I need to take the front faceplate of this off and go in and find the screws or whatever that something's rattling in here. And it could even be like the back of one of these switches or something that just needs to be tightened a bit. But it is like a leaky roof where you only think about it when it's raining. So I'm like only thinking about it when I go out and I turn it on. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do that. And I've already started my activation. But if I hadn't started a video in activation, and probably if I forget and do it again, I'll probably just stop the camera, stop the activation, pull open the front of the radio, and hop in there and start fiddling around to fix that, because that's probably pretty easily fixed. But yeah, very pleased with this. This was great. It was a nice. Thanks for you guys kind of hosting me out here at the park.
I'm really glad you came.
It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad it worked out. The weather's just spectacular. I wish you could, like, as viewers, feel this, but like it's so dry and the air is nice, and the park. This is my view here, just sitting here as I'm operating. It's so nice with this Spanish moss and these huge old live oak trees and things that are around. And this is such a nice, peaceful park. You're lucky to have something like this nearby.
Yeah, it's only like 20 minutes away.
Oh, that's fantastic. It doesn't get any better than that.
And Woods Bay's closer than that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's...
Woods Bay, though, I've found in the past, it's a black hole sometimes.
Is it? Yeah. It's funny, there are parks like that, aren't there? Where you go out and it seems like the park, I don't know if it's ground conductivity or if it's topography or whatever, but just doesn't do as well. And then some parks are incredible. And this is a good one there.
That's what I've always had good luck on. What you using for microphone? Is it built in?
I get a lot of questions about this. Thanks for asking. So you guys can't see this because, of course, I'm using the camera, but this is just the camera microphone. And I found I actually have a set of Rode wireless mics. I've tried using those before where I have a mic right on the radio or plugged into a line in, and then I have one on me. And I just find that this camera's microphone is better. it's just better balanced when I do it. And I get a lot of compliments on the audio from this camera, to the point that I need to go out and buy this camera used and get a second one, because they're really affordable. This was way cheaper than some of the GoPros, but actually a number of my readers had recommended this particular camera, and I'm really glad they did. And now I'm looking at it going, gosh, I need to get a spare, because they've updated this 2 models at least since this particular camera. I don't do 4K videos and things. This will shoot, I think you can shoot 4K with this, but I don't need 4K for this. And I don't want my video files to be gigantic, you know. Where I live, I can't upload videos from my QTH anyway. Our internet's so slow that just doesn't work. So I kind of package them up, and then when I go to visit my parents or a friend or something like that, I'll upload them all at once.
Don't forget to take your pictures.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that. And in fact, on that note, I am going to hop off here and do a really quick just goodbye. So thank you so much for joining us today. And take care of one another, be kind to one another out there. And until next time, 7 3s.